So today is January 15th, 2022. I'm about to eat me some chocolate covered strawberries. I just made some breakfast. Well, it's brunch at this point, but breakfast food. And for me and the boys. And I told my youngest one he need to go ahead and learn how to cook because breakfast, he loves some bacon and some eggs and stuff. And I gave them some fruit and they need to eat it. Um, but yeah, and no, I didn't. I mean, I am enforcing that they eat it, but I'm more so encouraging because we just didn't start out that way eating fruit like that or whatever. So, so January 15th, this would have been the day that I woke up. What was it? 2019. So that's 3 years ago. Would have woke up with the man that I was in love with when he said he was on his way, but he never showed. I don't really want to start off talking about that like that because it seems like I'm dwelling and it feels like almost at this point that's what I'm doing, but I'm not trying to. I'm still purposing to move on, move forward, or whatever, every day. Like I say, I'm not hoping, I'm not wishing, but I'm still hoping, but it's like very little hope. I am at this point trying to make things happen if that's how it goes. um, But yeah, would have woke up with him. Don't know where he ended up at, but just know that on the 15th I had phone calls from private number. Then the other part I was thinking about was the fact that the girl that he was involved with, the female that he's involved with or whatever, um, just still almost replaying like how she was like, can the boys come over here? Could they have if I'm emphasizing could they have if and then what if and what, and I'm like, and you're saying that over and over like you can go back and alter anything in the past. Like at this point you're talking about what if and what and could, and like I mean, and she was already talking like the past, but we was in the present and we was, what I'm saying, we was going towards the future. So that right there, it was just jumbled. It was just crazy. That was some craziness. Like I just didn't get that. I didn't understand that. What do you mean? What if? Girl, if we can go back and alter and change the past, I'm not going to do that because I feel like that's playing with something that you ain't got no business doing. Like what? Wait, what? And honestly, even their dad was like, he was telling me one time, he was like, okay, if you had a whole pizza yesterday and you ate some, can you go back and get that pizza or whatever? And I think I was like playing around with him. I was like, yeah, we still got some left. We got leftovers. And he was like, no, but can you get that whole pizza back? And after it's gone, and I still barely get what he was trying to convey to me, but I got some understanding of, yeah, it's just basically like leave the past where the past is. And no, we could not. And no, we can't. And no, it ain't no what ifs. And so, that really like bothers me. It definitely tries to tap my core, but it bothers me somewhere close to my core. Like, girl, I don't know what you want. I don't know what kind of, I understand country, but I don't know what kind of country BS you want. You better keep that away from me, which, yeah, it's been kept away from me. But yeah, that just bothersome just to think about it and her saying that over and over and all that or whatever. I'm like, wait, what? It make you be like, well, how? I guess it was intended to make me be like, well, how can we do that? How can we go back and then she'd be like, I'm glad you asked. Oh no, sorcery, you're a sorceress, and I'm good on it. And even today, like that number associated with her birthday, like almost came up. It was one number away. And I was like, ugh, but it came up yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's still been popping up. So I'm like, that's when I be feeling like whatever you got going on with these females, whatever, you better sort that out. Don't use my kids to do it. You better use what you got. Use what you got to do what you need to do or whatever. And then I'm thinking about somebody else who said that a certain person just got a house, like a nice The house cost a nice little pretty penny, and I'm like, but how though? But no, um, I don't know, man. I'm just like, man, for real, like, some gotta give, some gotta share. I'm not heavily feeling like that. I'm good because I'm decent where I'm at and what I got going on, but it's like, I need something to shake for real. Shake, shake, shake. But continue being patient, of course. Then I woke up from some dreams and it had this. I don't know if the lady, her name, the girl Leslie. I don't know if she was in it, but it had something to do with her middle daughter. And I know when I'm speaking of somebody's name, nobody knows who I'm talking about exactly. Um, the people who I'm speaking about, they might not even know, but it was her middle daughter. Like if they heard it or came across it, it's her middle daughter. And evidently I had some type of concern about her. And in real life, I don't. I mean, we grown, so I just feel like when we was younger, it was definitely issues and problems. But we're grown. It's like, girl, I don't feel like y'all did enough to me for me to, hate y'all. No, I don't hate nobody anyway, but for me to hate y'all, even the people that done more than enough for me to like literally say I can hate them. I still don't. But yeah, I don't have concern for this girl. So I don't know why it's popping up in my dreams. I will say to God be all the glory either way because, well, anyway, should I say not either way, but anyway, because, He knows best. And, if it's something that whether I need to continue to forgive about this person or these people, this group of people or whatever, then I'm going to continue to purpose to do so. Um, because you just don't want to get somewhere and you having a dream about somebody and then you actually interact with that person because that can happen. Now I'm hoping that it doesn't, but that can happen. And you don't want to be bitter or whatever, you know what I'm saying, when you got something that the Lord showed you and it needs to get done, period, whether you like it or not. So that's the type of person, like I said, I purpose to be. I have intent, deliberate intent on becoming even. I got some pork steak on the stove. It's like what, sauteing, frying, whatever you want to call it. It's the pan fried. I'm gonna eat some of that in a few. Like I got some corn and potatoes that I had from like this seafood meal for my birthday that I had, and I got some of the sauce and stuff. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna have for like because I had a very small breakfast. The eggs and stuff, eggs and bacon and stuff. I had a very small portion. Not that I need a huge one, but I'm not in the front. I'm not no small girl or whatever. Um, but yeah, back to the matter at hand, seemingly. Yeah, so the middle child. Um, well, the middle girl child. Well, that's all she got. But anyway, middle girl child. I was in the dream concerned about the girl, wondering what was going on with her or whatever. But she was coming from a location that was across the street, which of course, current day, across the street is not them, but another set of so-called neighbors, quote unquote neighbors that are similar, where there's problems. There's been problems and issues. I ain't speaking problems and issues right now, but I'm just saying there's definitely been problems and issues that, what I'm saying, they feel like they gotta pick on, bully, or, what I'm saying, poke and prod somebody else because whatever's not going right in their life. And no, 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 we're not having that. But, yeah, I was at that location. I don't remember everything. This dream is vague. I was at that location, and something was going on. Then I seen another part of the dream where there was a black Jeep or something like that, or some type of black SUV. But I believe it's like a Jeep, and some older folks was coming out of a house. It was a man. Reminded me of one of my so-called great uncles, my deceased grandma's brother, who may still be alive or whatever. Um, he was coming out. He reminded me of him. It wasn't him though. He was smoking a cigarette and maybe had on like one of them jackets, like the old school church or even pimps. And then it was two females, and I think they were smoking too, and they was all getting in a black Jeep. Um, the last time I knew of somebody even driving a black Jeep or even a black Jeep in my dream, that person was dead. And I'm not saying that that person died or either was dead. I'm not saying that if I dream about a black Jeep that somebody's going to die or anything like that. But it was a black vehicle that, they was getting in. And again, I don't even remember. Then another part of the dream, I do remember where I told my son, my oldest son, to go and pick up a towel outside that was like in the middle of the road, and actually it was at the place where this camera is pointing right now where that car is coming out. It was right over there, that little intersection. I told him to go pick it up. It was a blue towel that we currently have in the house now, and I don't know how it got out there. It seemed like it blew over there or something like that. And I told him, go pick it up, go get it up. And he went out there and he came back in with a white towel that was folded up. And see, I gotta say these details. But he came in with a white towel that was folded up. And this is funny to me that I'm speaking more of my dreams on here and being detailed and stuff like that. But yeah, came in with the white towel folded up and handed to me. And I'm like, okay, but that's not the towel that's out there that I told you to pick up. That's out there. It's the blue towel, and we currently have it in my bathroom, my other bathroom. I use it for when we get out the shower or whatever. A little faded old towel. Don't know where it came from. Probably knowing my deceased grandma, my late grandma, probably came from her house because she was always just putting stuff in here, giving us stuff or whatever. But so yeah. So then he went back out there, and I think he got it or whatever. I don't remember him coming in, but I know he went out there and probably got it. So yeah, that's what I remember. Trying to see if I remember anything else. I don't. Not necessarily. Not really. Um, what was it? Oh, and I do plan on. I'm having this desire to just still take my jacuzzi out and put it out, even though it's supposed to be a winter storm and all that and snow. I want to take it out because it has a tarp. You could cover it up. I put the rest of these curtains up and stuff like that over my gazebo. I didn't want to put it up because if it was going to be windy, I didn't want to risk any wind, like even loosening the bars and stuff on the gazebo or anything like that. Because I really want it to last definitely throughout the summer. But even if it lasts a whole nother year or whatever, I would love that. I would greatly appreciate that. But want to do that. So at some point in time, it's not too late. I'm gonna do it. Probably about 2:30 or so. Get up and moving once all my food and stuff is done, and I don't have to keep checking on it. I still haven't put one of these strawberries in my mouth. These things are so juicy. They were so fresh. So I know these got to be sweet. I just need a napkin. Like I'm really about to be wretched and wipe my hands on something that I'm just gonna have to wash. But want to do that definitely. And oh yeah, that was juicy. That's good. It's still red on the inside. It ain't all, that faded color. These are so good. Sometimes I just use the fruit to like replace as a juice or something like that and still just drink some water. Unless I'm drinking alcohol, but yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on. Somebody leaving. Let me find out. Wait a minute. This is when I got to turn the camera on. It looks like somebody leaving out, moving their stuff out, which is shit. I wish this camera could actually see it, but I don't think I could angle it to see. Right over there at that house, but can't see past. Can't see what I can see. But I'm about to be able to see some more now. Matter of fact, I can show y'all on this camera. Oh my goodness. if I can get it together. Um, my neighbor, these so-called neighbors still get on my nerves with having these cameras facing my house or whatever, even though I think they're off now, but still. But yes, honey, yes, Jesus, it looks like something. You know what? I just had a dream about old people getting in a black Jeep and this, that, and the third. And honestly, the man, here it is. Gotta go moving out or whatever. Wonderful, excellent. I appreciate it. I'm saying that because just sometimes in your neighborhood, you just want the best for you, where you reside at. Let me sit up so I can see this better. For real, for real. I can see it on the camera, but I want to see it in person. So yeah, I'm gonna take that out there or whatever. I guess it's like, well, y'all been here long enough. Some people just probably shouldn't have been there to begin with. I'm all for families crowding together like Mexicans and trying to make it work, but if you, again, or if you're mischievous, you don't need to be in, you just don't need to be in this neighborhood as far as I'm concerned. And then, yeah, you don't need to be in somebody else's household causing a stir up. But yep, actually, the old man actually looks just like the man that's on this right here. So maybe that's that. No coincidence. I looked at it at this timing and didn't even know this was going on. And yeah, people moving out. I'm liking to see it. Peace. Bye, y'all. I mean, because if you're not going to come somewhere and make it better and you're just going to play lookout or whatever for somebody else and just, you know what I'm saying, you're not, again, you don't want something better. I don't know, I have an issue, but anyway, I'm dropping chocolate on my massage pad. Bye. And that's my kids in there just laughing, cracking up. But it's okay. So that dream, I seen, I think, like I said, smoking cigarettes and getting in a black Jeep. But y'all going somewhere just in time for the winter storm. Guess they said they don't want nobody being snowed in with them. Them two wives that live over there. Not husband and wife, but two wives. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I was just thinking, too, about the dog or whatever. I think it's the dog that came over and tried to crap in my yard. This household right here, they always got somebody moving in, moving out, doing something, changing up, coming and going. Just a bunch of silly stuff for it to be a bunch of so-called adults and grown folks, but okay. Me, if you could probably observe my household back a couple years ago, it would probably appear that, but it was only one inconsistent that was coming, going, coming in, going out, one foot in, one foot out, looking crazy, getting trash bags from other people's household. I let it be known, I'm leaving out of here. I guess that's what it was. I'm leaving out of here, so keep an eye on her and the kids. That's his way of doing it without saying it. Oh yeah, that man is right there. It looks similar to him. I just said it looked like one of my so-called great uncles. Bye. Yeah, she ain't really want her dog on a leash, honey. Get you a yard, get you a fence. The dog don't never have to be on a leash. But somebody else's residence, absolutely not. And you know what I'm saying, neighborhood where you causing a stir up. Wow. So look at that. And again, that's not me manifesting anything. That's something being manifested that was shown to me. Now we got a little commotion at the other house beside that one. But yeah, that's something being manifested that was shown to me. And that I like. Because sometimes I save this big old chocolate covered strawberry for last, but sometimes stuff that's shown to me that manifests or tries to, I don't be liking. I'd rather not. But yep. I'm not saying I'm not looking down on these people, but I'm just like, get the dirt out the neighborhood. If you even got that little bit of dirt with your residue or whatever, get it on up out of here. And it's funny how the so-called lady, one of the so-called wives or ladies of the house, be ready to escort people up out of there. So, you know, you be ready for people to go. People overstay their welcome. If they was even welcome in the first place. But look at God. Because, yeah, get gone. As soon as I addressed the girl, you know, don't let your dog crap in my yard. The other one, the hit dog hollered, one in the background saying, people don't listen. Like, I'm not listening. I'm not hearing you. I'm not listening to nothing you got to say. Because I said, well, good. And then she turned around, seen my gazebo come down. I really feel like that whole time they were feeling some kind of way. That I don't care. Beyonce said they feel away. I do not give a damn. And then she was able to report it to somebody else. When they asked, oh, it came down. You ain't shit for yourself. Don't worry about it. And she was able to confirm, yeah. Okay. But confirm this when they go back up. And again, I'm not, I sound like I'm bragging and boasting or whatever, but I had already had one on the way. The replacement was on the way. Like I said, I thought I was going to have two. But I still got the one. If nothing else. I know I'm kind of smacking on them strawberries. Them things was juicy. That is a good way to, you know, set your breakfast off when you had that salty. You mix it with that good little amount of sweet. And there go that little dog. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know. It might have showed it. Little dog running around in the yard or whatever. And see, their dog is more trained. You know, that dog must know that the other dog is about to leave. Or he or she gonna miss him or whatever. But anyway. Yeah, so just as soon as I got done talking about the dream, I feel like I see something, you know, like manifesting or whatever. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, show me something that I want to see manifest, and let me get that. Let me get that about you. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm still staying in my lane where, you know, other people were. I guess to me, it's using so much spiritual strength or using so much tapping into, of course, illegit spiritual sources and things like that just to get something accomplished, because either you just don't want to do the work or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I mean, and I understand, not so I'm not working hard yet wanting to work smart. I do that, I like that, but Mm-mm. It just, I just be wondering about people and stuff sometimes. And I don't know if they manifested and wanting my gazebo to come down. And it came down, and you know what I'm saying? They got some kind of satisfaction out of that. Like, why are y'all even that invested in my life and in my garden and my business? Period. But, yeah. Wow, this thing is not saving my live views at all no more. I feel the type of way. Because that would have been a nice view to save because, yeah, them leaving out. And yep, when somebody leaving out, you always want let my house be the one to welcome somebody in. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to uplift and build up and not tear down and not be too invested in y'all lives and stuff. Let my house be the next one. I'm saying that, but I want to be careful. But seriously, I do feel like, you know, even if it's my daughter, but even if it's not my daughter and it's someone more of my daughter is definitely of my caliber, but of my speed and of my persuasion and of my no of my definitely the opposite sex. Okay, go check it. That's the mailman. Yes, Lord, go check it. I'm adamant about it because I think they outside or whatever about to leave. You know, we had to come on this side of the road to get the mail. No, y'all got all them cars over there. I got my son running out. Yep, I'm about to watch them leaving too, honey. Bye. They might turn this way. I might see them, or they might be going towards the highway. Either way, hit the highway. Hit the road, Jack. You had to come in here and bring me the mail. Come on, which way y'all turning? Which way y'all going? Okay, I thought he was gonna come in here and bring it by now. Hey, where's the mail? Why are they taking so long to leave out the neighborhood? Get gone. See, you're stalling. You don't want to leave. This is the car. This is the thing. Yeah, you don't want to leave, but y'all gotta go. Okay, they're going towards the highway, so yeah. Bye. Bye. Don't look back. Don't. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Excuse me. This is how I get. This is what I be on some days. And especially when I get excited, a little excitement. Like, they wasn't even major, nothing major to me, but it was just, sometimes it's just certain irritants and nuisances that be there. That's not supposed to be there. They be trying to, I guess, blend in or whatever the case may be. No. But, and honestly, sometimes what I call just old fools. Like, y'all ain't even, y'all ain't even trying to, like, better anything in life. Y'all just trying to be there and just, again, be team lookout and watch out. And you need to just be minding your business. Had some stocks or whatever, and I still had like 1 cent in there. Like, they literally leaving that in there. Anyway, so that's that on that. They going out the neighborhood. Hallelujah. Please do not come back. I mean, and I felt like what, last week or the week ago or whatever, when the police pulled up over there, that it was time. It's been time for y'all to go. And yeah, especially when you want to start trying to attack and you start feeling envious. It's like you got comfortable being here, like you belong here, that you start looking at the people that really been there sideways, like they supposed to be the one. I'm like, what? Wait, what? What's going on? But people will learn maybe one day, maybe not. I don't know. I know some people that just did not want to grasp it at all. So, well, I know of some people. Um, Let me see what else is there to speak on. As usual, missing my daughter, but I was thinking about something regarding her dad and back in the day and stuff like that. I don't even know what that was. It was like as soon as I woke up. I was also thinking about some people that when I was younger, my so-called my deceased grandma and my so-called mom, they the ones that allowed me to go up under these people and be over there with them and stuff like that. So I was just feeling like just because I was introduced to you by somebody of number one that's no longer here anymore, and number two that really did not come in contact with y'all like that, she just allowed my so-called grandma to connect me with whoever she was gonna connect me with because she knew them. I don't owe y'all anything. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing for y'all. So don't look in this direction or anything like that. But yeah, cause something about them maybe came up, a thought, or I don't think it was a dream. It was definitely a thought. And it's like, nah, you know, I don't have no hard feelings or nothing towards you, but no, I don't got nothing for y'all. But yeah, so, that part. Um, And I'm guessing I'm just gonna start doing my dreams on here where I usually, that I gotta probably be cautious with it, but still, I'd rather do my dreams on here instead of writing them and typing them down. Like I've been doing. Again, just a way to work smarter. Um, and I'm gonna go in here and check my pork steak because I know that it's ready to at least be turned over. I'm gonna continue probably cooking it on the lowest setting. Let it get real tender and have that sometime sooner or later. And go out here and try to get as long as I can get the thing in the bag, I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to drag it on outside and do what I need to do. Like I have to mind to bring my brown trash can around here, put it in there, and then take it to the back like that. I be trying to come up with some clever, slick ways just to do what I want to do. Need to do, but yeah, but what I feel I need to do to keep my peace and my sanity and stuff. It just is what it is. Like I said, you don't want to really live like that, but if you got to, you got to. So that's that on that. So I'm about to get up and make some moves. I'm gone. I'm glad they made some moves. Now I'm going to make some.